This arena is jam-packed and ready for some action. Ladies and gentlemen, we are less than 2 nights away from the Vengeance pay-per-view. Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. We have a fantastic show ahead of us here tonight. We are going to kick off the show with the United States Champion. But first, this is what you have to look forward to here tonight. Christian will take on Matt Hardy live tonight, and also Test will take on Monty Brown. Last week, Monty Brown stuck his nose in Test business, and tonight he gets a match with him. But also, we have the best of 3 series finale, Benoit and Bryan versus Los Guerreros, for the shot at the tag team titles on the line. And finally, in the main event, John Cena has called out Kane for a match. What a show we have ahead of us, and we are about to get started with the United States Champion, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Of course, it was last week, ladies and gentlemen, that AJ Styles lost a one-on-one match to Christian due to the distraction by not only Team Attitude, but also this masked man that he's been seeing for the past few weeks. But at Vengeance, it will be AJ Styles versus Matt Hardy, United States Championship on the line. That's a match that Matt Hardy's been looking forward to for quite some time now, and he gets his opportunity at Vengeance. But first, he's got to go through Christian here tonight, and AJ Styles, he's kicking off the show for what my guess would be to address the situation that has been going on between Team Attitude and also that masked man. Last week, the masked man made his presence felt, almost cost AJ Styles the match once. And once AJ Styles regained control of the match, it was then Team Attitude that was stalking AJ Styles from the top of the stage, distracting him long enough for Christian to get a victory over him. And I think AJ Styles is just getting tired of it. Well, let's see what he's got to say here. AJ Styles not playing any games here tonight. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles is all business here tonight. He looks more ready and determined than I have seen him in quite some time. It has been weeks of torment from the Masked Man and Matt Hardy, and AJ Styles just shot them both right clear through the head, said, if you want some, come get some. Well, there seems to be quite a bit of turmoil between the two tag teams that are involved in the best of 3 series. Of course, if you missed the last episode of Friday Night Smackdown, you should go back and check it out, because we essentially, it appears that we may have seen the falling out of Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan. Chris Benoit, since he doesn't work with failures, and told Daniel Bryan that if we don't win this tag team tournament, if you don't win this best of 3 series, find yourself a new tag team partner. Now it looks like Chavo Guerrero is having doubts as well. Certainly there's a lot going on in the tag team division, ladies and gentlemen. But now we're going to get set for our first matchup here. This match was not announced, but it is a shot for that man right there, Booker T, to get his name thrown in the hat of potential participants in the King of the Ring tournament. As you all know, Booker T has not had the best of luck since arriving here on SmackDown. Lost the match to Seth Rollins, and aside from that, we have not seen him very much. Also losing a European title match to Dustin Rhodes at Backlash right before the draft, and losing that fatal 4-way at WrestleMania as well. Booker T has just not been on his winning ways, and he's looking to get back on track here tonight, and so is his opponent. And here's the man that on night 2 of the draft faced John Cena for the Undisputed Championship. Mr. Kennedy was riding a wave of momentum, defeating Kurt Angle at Judgment Day in a no disqualification match, and then immediately had a championship match with John Cena. It was a very close match, but Mr. Kennedy was unsuccessful in that outing. And now he looks to get back on track as well. Of course, we're looking at 2 people that have fought for the big gold before. Booker T is a former 5-time WCW champion. And also the man that faced Triple H at WrestleMania 19 for the World Heavyweight Championship. Was unsuccessful in that outing as well. And Mr. Kennedy seems to find himself in a similar situation. Had that big opportunity, but just could not get the job done. And there's no better way to get yourself ready than the King of the Ring tournament. There's no better way to work yourself back up to the top of the card, to the main event picture, to the title picture, to the world title picture, than winning the King of the Ring tournament. And you'd have to imagine that whoever wins this match, they would be in strong consideration for that King of the Ring tournament. There's Mr. Kennedy calling for his good old microphone.
Now that I have everybody's attention, would just like to remind you that I weigh in tonight at 246 pounds. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr.
Well, now that that's out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get set for some one-on-one action. As there's the bell, this match is underway. Booker T, Mr. Kennedy, to kick us off here. And Booker T talking a little bit of smack there for being somebody that hasn't been on the best of luck as of late. Booker T seems to have some confidence, and I think that's been a massive problem for Booker T. He gets overly confident, and that costs him the match. And look at Mr. Kennedy. You know Mr. Kennedy is going to take full advantage of Booker T's mistake here. Big boot to the side of the face, into the cover, to put the match away early, and a kick out by Booker T. Both of these men looking to earn a spot into the King of the Ring tournament, and like I said, you'd have to imagine that if they could do so, they'd be in perfect position to be included in that match. As Mr. Kennedy looked for a roundhouse kick, but Booker T ducked it, and now Booker T's setting him into the apron. Booker T, look at this. Drops him spine first on the corner of the apron, and look at the spin-a-rooney by Booker T. And that's that confidence there that Booker T possesses that seems to cost him a lot of matches. Booker T, Mr. Kennedy backed up to his feet, and Mr. Kennedy That's exactly what I was talking about. Booker T took way too long. He had Mr. Kennedy in prime position. He should have stayed on top of him, but instead, he gave him the chance to get back into this match, to recuperate and pull off that massive reversal there on the apron. And now, just like that, the match has turned in favor of Mr. Kennedy as Booker T back on his feet. Kennedy off the top rope with a double X handle. Mr. Kennedy, nice maneuver there, into the cover, hooks the leg to get a victory, quick one, and a kick out by Booker T. Mr. Kennedy looking to make quick work of Booker T here, but you know, a former 5-time WCW champion, I won't say it 5 times this time around, but you know he's not going to go down that easy. Mr. Kennedy with the right hands there, now looking for a kick to the gut, and Booker T gets the boots up, and now here comes Booker. Here comes Booker T. Here comes the former 5-time ×5 WCW champion. Takes down Mr. Kennedy. Kennedy stirring up to his feet. He is dazed. He is confused. Booker T. Booker side kick. That side kick to Mr. Kennedy. That could put him away here. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. Does that do it? It doesn't do it. It's a kick out by 2. A kick out at 2 by Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy back up to his feet. Booker could have been looking for the scissors kick there, but Mr. Kennedy reversed it. Nice catch there by Kennedy, and now here comes Kennedy. Now it's Kennedy looking to gain some offense. Stucks a clothesline, back body drop, a massive one there. And now Kennedy, spine buster to Booker T. Booker T's back must be writhing in pain here. And now Kennedy, top rope. You know it comes next, the Kenton Bomb. The Kenton Bomb. That could do it. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. He's got it. No, he doesn't. It's a kick out by Booker T. Kick out at 2. Now Kennedy looking for something here, but Booker T gets the reversal. Right hands. Booker T starting to tee off. Spine buster to Mr. Kennedy, giving him a taste of his own medicine. And now Booker T, top rope. You know what's coming next. Harlem Hangover. Nobody does it better. Nobody does it better. And now Booker picks him up. Booker T. Bookend. A bookend to Mr. Kennedy. That does it. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Massive victory here. No, a kick out. A kick out at 2 by Mr. Kennedy. Booker T doesn't know what to do, but I think maybe he does. Looking for the scissors kick, and Kennedy had it well scouted once again. He's studying the tapes. He had that move well scouted, and a step up enziguri. A step up enziguri. Booker's out. Booker, he must be out cold here. Mr. Kennedy, mic check. A mic check, but he's not done. Mr. Kennedy is not done. He's going to put the final nail in the coffin. We saw this at Judgment Day. We saw him hit this move on Kurt Angle through a table. Mr. Kennedy, top rope. Green Bay plunge. A Green Bay plunge. Cover. Hooks the leg. Kennedy is victorious here. What a match that we just witnessed, ladies and gentlemen. It was back and forth from the start of the bell, but at the end of it, Booker T just could not hit the one move that he needed to win this match. He went for it on 2 separate occasions. He went for that scissors kick, and Kennedy had it well scouted. Mr. Kennedy with a massive victory, and you can only imagine that this looks great for him with the King of the Ring tournament just around the corner. I'd have to imagine that he should be thrown into that tournament. I have to find out, but tough loss there, tough break for Booker T, and it's back to the drawing board for that man there. What is next for Booker T? Not sure, but nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kennedy is victorious to kick off SmackDown. What a victory. And hey, wait a minute! That was going to be our next matchup, Test versus Monty Brown. It was scheduled last week on SmackDown, but Test attacking Monty Brown in the backstage area. What the hell is this all about? Last week, Test said he wanted a challenge, Monty Brown stuck his nose into his business, and my God, a big boot. That massive running boot by Test on Monty Brown. Last week, Monty Brown stuck his nose in Test's business. Test did not take too kindly to that. And tonight, they were supposed to have a match, but Test doesn't want to wait for the match. Test wants to take him out right here, right now with a power bomb through the table. My God. Test taking out Monty Brown in the backstage area. And now it looks like Test is heading towards the arena. Test is heading this way. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I thought, ladies and gentlemen. Man that we just saw attacking Monty Brown backstage is making his way to the ring right here, right now. What the hell could he possibly have to say? Test with an underhanded attack in the backstage area. He was set to have a one-on-one match with Monty Brown right here tonight. Bret Hart told Test last week he wanted a challenge. Now you got one. And when the challenge presents itself to Test, this is what he does with it. This man has been off the rails since arriving here on SmackDown. First taking out Rey Mysterio, then taking out Ultimo Dragon. He's been an absolute menace to the SmackDown roster. And if you haven't noticed, it's just the smaller guys over here on the roster. But then you get somebody like Monty Brown that steps up and Test uses underhanded tactics to take him out. Oh, come on. Now Test is demanding that the referee ring the bell and grant Test the victory via forfeit. Are you kidding me? But wait a minute. You think you can keep him down? Monty Brown says, we're not done here. And here comes Monty Brown. I've been told that this match has been thrown out due to the backstage assault, but Monty Brown doesn't care. And here we go. These two take it off. Test and Brown. And down goes Test. Down goes Test. Test just getting out of there. Monty Brown. You can take him down, but you can't keep him down. Monty Brown is standing tall here tonight. Test scurrying away with his tail between his legs and talking trash from the ringside area. And Monty Brown saying, "You want some? Come get some." We don't have to call this match off. We can finish this right here, right now. But Test wants none of Monty Brown. He wants none of Monty Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Test has met his match. And I have been told that the match has been rescheduled and will take place at Vengeance. It'll be Test versus Monty Brown when SmackDown goes to Vengeance. What a match that's going to be, ladies and gentlemen. But it's time for the best of 3 series finale as Los Guerreros makes their way to the ring. We are tied 1-1. And there's the tag team champions. That's Show Train right there watching on in this matchup. But Eddie Guerrero and Chavo. It is a 1-1 tie between Los Guerreros and Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan. Chris Benoit making Chavo Guerrero tap out with a crossface that many would say was cinched in a little too long and a little too hard. Long after the match was won, Chris Benoit did not let go of that crossface, which led to some heated altercations between Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit. Of course, they have a lot of respect for each other, but as of late, Chris Benoit has been showing another side to himself that we have not seen in quite some time. Not since his first arrival here in the WWE, a part of the WCW invasion. Of course, Eddie Guerrero holds a victory over Daniel Bryan as well with a roll-up. which led to a heated altercation between Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan last week on SmackDown. And as you can see, Chris Benoit making his way to the ring, but Daniel Bryan is not by his side. There's clearly still some issues going on between Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan, to the point that Chris Benoit has come down to the ring by himself for a tag team match. Left his tag team partner behind. I really hope that these two can get on the same page before this match starts, because there's a tag team championship opportunity at stake here, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this match, this is sudden death. There is no more opportunities. The winner of this match goes to Vengeance to fight for the tag team championships. Two former champions. Los Guerreros defeated Team Angle when they were still a tag team way back. And Daniel Bryan and Chris Benoit defeated Los Guerreros at WrestleMania to capture the tag team titles after they went through hell. And here, as Daniel Bryan is approaching the ring, and many would say that this man right here, although much younger than Chris Benoit, shows a lot of signs in regards to wrestling of Chris Benoit. It's like a younger Chris Benoit, which is why this is a perfect pairing. And it almost seems like the honeymoon phase between Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan is over. They have a similar wrestling style. They both have love for the business, and there's the belt. This match is underway. Look at this. Chris Benoit tagging himself into the match, forcing Daniel Bryan to sit on the sidelines. You've got to be kidding me. These two need to get on the same page. With a tag team title match at stake here, and Chris Benoit's not even paying attention to Chavo Guerrero with a roll-up. He might steal it here. Oh, Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit fighting out of that one. Chavo Guerrero rolls him up again. Rolls him up again. Two, and a kick out again by Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit decided, and the clothesline to the outside goes Benoit. And now Chavo Guerrero, crossbody to Benoit, takes him down as Daniel Bryan watches on. Daniel Bryan has felt the mental and physical abuse by Chris Benoit as of late. Of course, Big Show that said last week that Chris Benoit doesn't work with failures, and that's what Daniel Bryan was, just because he lost that match to Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero's been in the business a long time, and a massive suplex there by Chris Benoit. Eddie has been in this business for a long time. Daniel Bryan is still fresh. Eddie took advantage of a situation. That's all that happened there. Took advantage, rolled him up, and stole the victory. He does what Eddie Guerrero does. There's a right hand, and now Chavo Guerrero, tornado DDT to Chris Benoit, takes him down here. What a nice maneuver. And now Chavo Guerrero follows it up with a snap suplex. Picture perfect suplex there by Chavo, as Chavo sends him into the corner. Looking for a tag here, but no, Benoit fights out of it. It appears that Benoit is determined to do this match on his own, and I cannot say that that's a good idea on Chris Benoit's part, especially with all that's at stake here. And Chris Benoit, nevertheless, tough contender, able to keep the momentum in his corner. Picks Chavo up here. And now, look at this. Fisherman suplex there to Chavo. And Chavo rolling to the outside of the ring, trying to create some separation, but I don't think it does him any good, because here comes Chris Benoit with a clothesline, takes him down on the outside of the ring. Takes him down on the outside of the ring. Chavo Guerrero is in massive trouble here. It's Chris Benoit. Look at this back suplex on the apron. Good God almighty. His back must be writhing in pain here, as the referees had a count of 4, and ladies and gentlemen, this is not a no disqualification match. They can't be counted out here, so Chris Benoit has to get him in the ring if he wants to go on to Vengeance to fight for the tag team titles. And he is going to do that, and now Chris Benoit is going to keep the pressure on Chavo here with those fists right to the face of Chavo Guerrero. Good God almighty, Chris Benoit, he's been on another level as of late in regards to his ruthlessness, his aggression. Now he sends him into the corner looking to tag in Daniel Bryan maybe. And Daniel Bryan says, what are you waiting for? I'm right here. Make the tag. And Chris Benoit not even tagging him in. You have got to be kidding me. Chris Benoit not even trying to tag him in. He is hell-bent on running this match himself. This is not going to be good. As Chris Benoit snapped German suplex into the cover here to put away Chavo Guerrero. He almost had it, but it wasn't enough. He's got to tag in Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan has not been in this match yet. And now here comes Chris Benoit with the trifecta of Germans. There's number 2. And now looking for number 3. And Chavo Guerrero is in massive trouble here. Chavo Guerrero. Chris Benoit may do this by himself. If there's anybody that could do it, I believe it is Chris Benoit. Into the cover, hooks the leg, and Chavo Guerrero gets his hand. Got his hand on the rope at the very last second. The referee in good enough position to see it. This match continues. Nice in-ring awareness there by Chavo Guerrero, as now here comes Chris Benoit with the crossface locked in. And Chavo Guerrero, knowing just how dangerous this move is, rolls out of it, kick to the gut. Chavo Guerrero, what's he looking for here? Hooks him up. Crucifix powerbomb into the cover. That could put him away. 2. He's got it. No, he doesn't have it. A kick out of 2. What a maneuver there by Chavo. It wasn't enough to put him away, but by God, it did what it needed to do. It turned the momentum in the favor of Los Guerreros, and now here's the tag into Eddie. And now Chris Benoit really needs to think about making a tag here. Because Eddie Guerrero is not somebody that you can sleep on, not somebody that you can take advantage of. Eddie Guerrero picks him up. Neck breaker. A neck breaker. Chris Benoit. Daniel Bryan, look at that in the background. Looking for the tag again. And Chris Benoit, again, refusing to even maneuver towards him. As he looks for a powerbomb, does Eddie. But Chris Benoit fighting his way out of it. Chris Benoit fighting his way out of it. And now lighting up Eddie Guerrero here. I'm sorry. Lighting him up here. Chris Benoit sends him flying to the outside of the ring. Chris Benoit could be looking for something big here. Chris Benoit has his eyes set. Dead on Eddie Guerrero with a suicide dive. A suicide dive. Sending Eddie back in the ring. Chris Benoit, just like that, able to take advantage here. Is he going to go for the tag? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Again, Chris Benoit not going for the tag, and again, it costing him, because here comes Eddie Guerrero. Just like that, Eddie Guerrero's back in this match, because Chris Benoit, instead of tagging in his damn tag team partner, decided to get in his face and then walk away. And Eddie Guerrero, Los Guerreros, Eddie Guerrero looking for the 3 amigos here. And there's the third one. There's the third one, and you know what's coming next. Eddie Guerrero, top rope, high risk, could be high reward in regards to a tag team championship match, and Chris Benoit moved out of the way. Benoit moved out of the way, and Chris Benoit, German suplex. Eddie Guerrero is in position. Chris Benoit going to the top rope. Look at this. Diving headbutt, but Eddie Guerrero turned at the last second. Usually Benoit lands on the head. Eddie turned and he got the small of the back, and it wasn't enough. Chris Benoit did not get all of it, as they say. He got the back of Eddie Guerrero, and Chris Benoit looking for the crossface or the sharpshooter, but no. Eddie fought out of it, and now Eddie Guerrero, lasso from El Paso. The lasso from El Paso. Chris Benoit might tap out, and there's nothing Bryan can't do about it, because Chris Benoit is too self-motivated, too ignorant to tag in his own tag team partner. But Chris Benoit fighting out of it, and now Chris Benoit, crossface. A crossface is locked in. Crossface is locked in. Tag team title opportunities on the line. Is Eddie Guerrero going to tap out here? Crossface is locked in tight. It's locked in tight. But Eddie fighting out of it. Kick to the gut. Eddie Guerrero. Massive chop here. Eddie Guerrero picks him up. Sit out powerbomb. A sit out powerbomb. And now Daniel Bryan saying, for the love of God, man, tag me in this match. And Chris Benoit realizing the danger that he's in. This time he's going to go for the tag, but wait a minute. Wait a minute, Daniel Bryan just hopped off the apron at the last second. Daniel Bryan was only going to take so much of the disrespect. He was only going to take so much of the disrespect, and he turns right into right into Eddie Guerrero. Daniel Bryan is walking away. You have got to be kidding me. And now, Benoit gets hit with a brain buster, and Chavo Guerrero, frog splash. Tag team title up on the line. Cover, hooks the leg. Chavo Guerrero gets the victory for his team. You have got to be kidding me. Daniel Bryan has walked out on Chris Benoit. He said enough is enough. And because of that, Los Guerreros are the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships, ladies and gentlemen. What a match that we just witnessed. Massive victory. And what's going to happen next for Daniel Bryan and Chris Benoit? Wow, Bret Hart, General Manager Bret Hart is not playing any games, ladies and gentlemen. Sending Shannon Moore and Gregory Helms back to their rooms. Telling Matt Hardy that if they get involved in the match here tonight, he will forfeit his #1 contendership to Christian. Things are surely heating up here between Matt Hardy and Bret Hart. But he's got to go at it alone here, does Matt Hardy. Shannon Moore and Gregory Helms were sent to the back, and if they come back out here and get involved in the match, get Christian disqualified, anything like that, Matt Hardy will forfeit his #1 contendership. You have got to be kidding me. But nevertheless, there's been a lot going on here tonight on SmackDown. It seems that we have seen the falling out completely between Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan walking out during their match after Chris Benoit refusing to tag him in on numerous occasions. Like to see where that goes, but here comes Captain Charisma, who is determined to get a championship opportunity. And if you ask me, if he can defeat Matt Hardy here tonight, he is 100% should be next in line for a U.S. title opportunity. As there's Shannon Moore and Gregory Helms watching on as this match is about to get set. Christian has been on a roll since arriving here on SmackDown, immediately thrown into a rivalry with then SmackDown superstar MVP. MVP was drafted to Monday Night Raw. Christian defeating him at Judgment Day. It was the Peep Show versus the VIP Lounge, and Christian got the victory in that match, in that encounter. Defeated AJ Styles, the United States champion, last week on SmackDown, and tonight he looks to defeat the #1 contender. Of course, these two have a lot of history, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know, you should know. They were both a part of two of the greatest tag teams in the WWE. They were both a part of the first ever triple threat TLC match for the tag team championships, alongside their then tag team partners, Jeff Hardy alongside Matt, and Edge alongside Christian, taking on the Dudley Boys as well. Three of the greatest tag teams in WWE history, but they have since all gone their own ways. Aside from the Dudley Boys, they've all gone their own ways, and they're starting to see their own success in singles, and the singles side of their careers as this match is underway, and Matt Hardy talking all kinds of trash here. And just like last week when AJ Styles was looking a little overconfident, Christian slapped him across the face to bring him back down into reality. And the reality of this situation is Christian defeated the United States champion. Christian defeated MVP on his first match here on SmackDown as he goes into the crucifix cover early in the match to get the victory, and it's a kick out. Christian has been on a massive roll since arriving here on SmackDown, and if you ask me, he should be next in line for a U.S. title opportunity. Or maybe put him in the King of the Ring tournament and see what he does in the King of the Ring tournament. There's so many options for Captain Charisma. It's a slap across the face, but he has decided to go after the U.S. title. And the fact that he holds victories over the likes of MVP and AJ Styles goes to show that he deserves an opportunity. Into the cover here, hooks the leg off the clothesline off the top rope, and it's a kick out at 2. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena takes on Kane in the main event, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's focus on this match here. It's Matt Hardy lighting up Christian, and I can almost assure you that AJ Styles, the U.S. champion, is watching on as a clothesline into a bulldog by Matt Hardy, as Matt Hardy looks to get back into this match and now mocking his brother Jeff. That's a taunt that they used to do together when they were a tag team. Matt Hardy has since adopted his own version of it for version 1.0, but he's just mocking his brother now. Of course, it was Jeff Hardy that Matt defeated to become the #1 contender for the U.S. Championship. It's an elbow off the middle rope there, and now Matt Hardy into the cover, hooks the leg. Does that do it? No, it's a kick out at 2. It was Jeff Hardy, the man that Matt defeated to become #1 contender for the U.S. Championship in a ladder match, in a no disqualification match. They just happened to be using a ladder throughout that matchup. And it was due to the distraction by Gregory Helms. Team Attitude has been running wild here on SmackDown, and again, Matt Hardy mocking his brother. Could be looking for a side effect, possibly a twist of fate, something to put away Christian here. Christian's in deep trouble, but no Christian. Commentators curse. Christian fighting back. Here comes a clothesline. And another one. Christian looking to get back into this contest. Looks for a third, but Matt Hardy ducked out of the way. And now here comes Matt Hardy with a clothesline of his own. And a second. Now it's Matt Hardy's turn. Matt Hardy, Christian back into the corner. Matt Hardy full head of steam, clothesline, and looking for the bulldog again, but Christian reversed it into a back suplex. Perfect timing, perfect reversal there by Christian as he stalks Matt Hardy. Christian now, kick to the gut. Look at this. Impaler DDT, Impaler DDT into the cover, hooks the leg to get the victory over Matt Hardy. No, a kick out at 2. A kick out at 2, and Christian looking to keep the pressure on him here. Sent him into the corner. Could be looking for that reverse DDT off the top rope, but no, it's a reversal by Matt Hardy. A reversal by Matt Hardy sent him to the outside, looking to bring him in the hard way. Matt Hardy, look at this. Neck breaker off the middle rope, and Christian now writhing in pain. Matt Hardy dragging him into position. He is in perfect position. And I think you know what comes next. The Hardy leg drop. That patented Hardy leg drop. That could very well do it. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. Does that put him away? No, it doesn't. It's a kick out. A kick out by Christian. Back and forth action here. As Matt Hardy looks for the twist of fate. Christian knows him so well. He had it well scouted. Christian now. Here comes Christian. Gonna look for it again. Christian gonna look for it a second time to get back to this contest, and he hits the third clothesline that time around. And now it's Matt Hardy who's in perfect position. And it's Christian who's climbing to the top rope. Frog splash. Frog splash. Cover. Hooks the leg to get the victory. A kick out at 2 by Matt Hardy. You have got to be kidding me. What a match we are witnessing unfold right before our very eyes. This could main event any pay-per-view, but we get to see it right here on SmackDown, as Christian could have been possibly looking for an unprettier, but Matt Hardy reversed it, turns him around. Christian reverses Matt Hardy. These two know each other so well. Like I said before, Christian hooks him up. Sit out face buster. Sit out face buster. And Matt Hardy with great in-ring awareness, rolling to the outside of the ring, but wasn't in great in-ring awareness. Christian with a crossbody to the outside of the ring, and now Christian is full of confidence, and he's got a lot to be confident about here in this matchup. Christian has control over Matt Hardy. I would almost go to say that if Christian defeats Matt Hardy, regardless of if Team Attitude gets involved, he should be in the championship match at Vengeance. Looking for an unprettier, but out Matt Hardy with an elbow. Matt Hardy caught him with an elbow. Side effect! A side effect! That could do it. That could do it. No, it doesn't do it. It's a kick out at 2. And now it's Christian rolling to the outside of the ring. Now it's Christian showing that great in-ring awareness. And Matt Hardy is frustrated. He cannot believe that Christian was able to kick out of the side effect. But he's got to get him back in the ring if he wants to get the victory here. Matt Hardy, he wants to prove himself as a worthy contender for the U.S. title. I know that much. But he's not been going about it in the best of ways, sending him into the barricade here. Just to add a little bit of insult to injury. Sending him into that barricade. And now Matt Hardy, look at this. For a second time, this time he hangs him up on the top of the barricade. And again, Matt Hardy. Again, Matt Hardy mocking his brother. It was RVD and Jeff Hardy that got attacked last week by Team Attitude on SmackDown. And we haven't seen him since. And now Matt Hardy, top rope, Christian, stirring, back up to his feet. Matt Hardy, double X handle, but he took too much time. He took too much time. Christian caught him with a right hand, right into the ribs, sends him into the ropes. You know what's coming next. Tornado reverse DDT. Tornado reverse DDT. That's got to do it. Cover. Hooks the leg. He's got it here. No, he doesn't. Matt Hardy kicked out again. Matt Hardy kicked out again. Christian can't believe it. Oh, and wait a minute. What the hell? Shannon Moore. Bret Hart said that if they get involved in this match, Matt Hardy will forfeit his #1 contendership, and I think that is what just stopped Christian dead, or stopped Shannon Moore dead in his tracks, realizing that if he gets involved, he will lose his contendership of RVD. RVD. Christian was telling Shannon Moore, please make my day. Make me the #1 contender. But RVD had something to say. RVD wanted payback for last week. Oh my God, RVD is lighting up Shannon Moore here. RVD is lighting up Shannon Moore, and a DDT on the concrete floor. Shannon Moore gets taken out by RVD. Shannon Moore gets taken out by RVD. Taking him back to the backstage area. Christian is still watching on. Matt Hardy back up to his feet. Christian still not paying attention. What the hell? Unprettier to Christian. Matt Hardy hit him with his own move. Into the cover, hooks the leg, not like this, and no, a kick out. A kick out. Matt Hardy can't believe it. Matt Hardy can't believe it, and enough is enough. Stop mocking Stop mocking Jeff. Matt Hardy looking for the final nail in the coffin. And oh yeah, of course, Gregory Helms coming down to ensure that this match goes off without a hitch. They technically have not gotten involved, but wait a minute, there's the other one that got attacked. Jeff Hardy, twist of fate to Gregory Helms. Twist of fate to Gregory Helms, and I don't think Matt Hardy saw it, but he does now. Matt Hardy just realizing what has happened. Jeff Hardy getting his pound of flesh in on Gregory Helms for what he did to him last week. RVD and Jeff Hardy have seen enough of Team Attitude, and they're out here to take care of the trash. Matt Hardy, watching on, Matt Hardy is absolutely furious. Matt Hardy is absolutely furious. This match has completely come unglued in a spear by Christian. A spear by Christian. Matt Hardy wasn't paying attention. Christian, unprettier. A modified version of the unprettier. What the hell? Great athleticism. Hooks the leg. Christian has defeated Matt Hardy. What a freaking match. Shannon Moore and Gregory Helms thought that they would come down just to get involved but not get involved, if that makes any sense. Just give Matt Hardy the chance to take advantage of a tough situation, but it wasn't the case because RVD and Shannon and Jeff Hardy were lying in wait. They were the backup plan. And Christian taking full advantage. This match went off the rails, and look at this modified version of the unprettier. Great athleticism there by Christian. Impressive maneuver there, and Christian is victorious, ladies and gentlemen. Christian has now defeated the United States champion and the #1 contender to the United States champion. If you ask me, if he is not involved in the championship match of Vengeance, he should be next in line for a U.S. title opportunity as Matt Hardy back in the ring. Wait a minute, no, what the hell is this? Matt Hardy, come on! Come on now, Matt Hardy now attacking Christian. He can't handle the fact that he got beat by Christian. It was your goons that got involved. It was your goons that got involved. They cost you the match. Christian getting attacked by Matt Hardy, and now Matt Hardy, twist of fate. Oh my God, absolutely despicable. Matt Hardy can't handle the fact that he lost to Christian right before the pay-per-view, and he's gonna make sure that he gets the final laugh. Sending him to the outside of the ring. Christian trying to hang on. And Matt Hardy, good God, drop kick takes down Christian. Matt Hardy has taken out Christian. Matt Hardy gets the last laugh here tonight. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Oh, AJ Styles. AJ Styles, the United States champion. Phenomenal forearm. He was lying in wait. AJ Styles wants some payback on Matt Hardy. AJ, Styles clash. Styles clash. AJ Styles taking out Matt Hardy right before the pay-per-view. AJ Styles has seen enough, and he sent a message here tonight. Come one, come all. AJ Styles is ready for vengeance. Oh, some strong words there by Daniel Bryan. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? What the hell is this? Chris Benoit attacking Daniel Bryan backstage. Come on. This isn't necessary. Chris Benoit is going off on Daniel Bryan with those right hands. This is absolutely ridiculous. Chris Benoit has been disrespecting Daniel Bryan for weeks, and now adding insult to injury when Daniel Bryan wanted to go his own way. Now come on, a crossface, and he's wrenching hard on Daniel Bryan. Come on, let him go, you son of a bitch, let him go. Chris Benoit saying, I'm the only reason why you're still here. This is ridiculous. Chris Benoit has completely gone off the rails here. Chris Benoit has completely gone off the rails here. And we gotta get somebody to check on Daniel Bryan. This is just absolutely sickening. Absolutely sickening. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe the night that we have had. I cannot believe what we just witnessed. Medical staff are tending to Daniel Bryan as we speak to try to figure out the extent of the damage that Chris Benoit just laid on him with that crossface, but this is absolutely ridiculous. I can definitely tell you that we have seen the end of Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan as a tag team, and now it is time to refocus, because it is now time for the main event of the evening as the undisputed champion makes his way to the ring with a massive match here tonight ahead of a massive title defense at Vengeance. At Vengeance, he will defend the undisputed championship against not one of but both of the Brothers of Destruction. He will defend the undisputed championship against Kane and the Undertaker. We have not seen the Undertaker in quite a few weeks, actually, since Kane appeared on SmackDown. John Cena called out Kane last week and got attacked for it. So what does he do? Does he go home and rest to get ready for his big title defense? No. He demands a match with the man who attacked him. The man who attacked him. The man who has been on an absolute tear since arriving here on SmackDown. The Big Red Machine. They are gonna go at it right here in the main event of SmackDown. I hope you guys have all been enjoying this episode of SmackDown as we get set for what's gonna be one hell of a main event, and I don't think we're gonna waste any time for it to start. John Cena looking to get his pound of flesh in on Kane. John Cena's not gonna waste any time. John Cena has been dealing with Kane. He's been stuck in the middle of this situation between Kane and the Undertaker, and John Cena is not one to just let things slide. John Cena is not one to let things slide. He never backs down from a challenge, and it is exactly what he's not doing here tonight. He is not backing down. Standing up to Kane, standing up to the man that continuously has been attacking him for the past few weeks since Judgment Day. Kane has been attacking John Cena, and John Cena finally said enough is enough. Gonna handle my business on my own, whether the Undertaker is here or not. John Cena sends Kane back in the ring so that we can get this main event started. There's the bell, and look at this. Kane just caught the right hand by Cena. Kane just caught the right hand. And now Kane, just like that, the match has started a tide. Oh my God, a massive boot to the face. Massive boot to the face, followed up by a leg drop. Kane has been on an absolute tear since arriving here on SmackDown. We thought he was here just to take out his brother, to take out the Undertaker. But it has since become more than that. Kane wants to take out anybody that stands in his way, and now he's choking the life out of Cena. Get the hell in there, ref. Get him out of here. Choking the life out of Cena. And now Kane with a massive shot right to the face of Cena. Cena, probably the wisest thing that he's done in the past few weeks, rolling to the outside of the ring. And Cena caught it. Cena caught the right hand. Caught him up on the top rope. This is Cena's opportunity. Cena, like I said, not going to back down. Looking to come down from the top. But Kane reversed it. Oh my God, Kane with a massive reversal there. Kane reversing Cena like it was absolutely nothing. Cena's trying to get into this match, but he just can't seem to do it. Kane has been on a path of destruction since arriving here on SmackDown. Oh my goodness. And John Cena was the one that asked that Kane be put in that championship match at Vengeance. He is the one that called Kane out last week on SmackDown. And he is the one that asked for this match here tonight. I said it last week, I'll say it again. John Cena at this point in time seems to have more guts than brains. I admire his fortitude, but this just doesn't make any sense. This is not going to be good for Cena. He's shortening his career here. It's Kane, oh my God. From corner to corner, post to post, and sends him across the ring with one hand. Kane is absolutely ridiculous. The power of Kane and the referee, he doesn't want to get involved in that. He doesn't want to separate these two. He already knows the warpath that Kane has been on. He doesn't want to get caught in the crossfire. John Cena's already been caught in the crossfire just for being the one defending the Undisputed Champion. The Undisputed Championship against The Undertaker at Judgment Day, and now into the cover. Hooks the leg, and oh my God. I thought Kane was gonna show mercy. But when has it ever been within Kane to show mercy? But Cena, he's gonna fight. Cena's not gonna give up. Never give up. Never say die. Never quit. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. Those are the rules of the chain gang. And Cena takes him down, but Kane is getting right back up to his feet. Kane is back up to his feet, and Cena can't believe it. Cena looks for the right hand again and again. Kane caught it. Kane, sidewalk slam. Sidewalk slam, cover. Hooks the leg. Does that do it? That's got to do it. Kane just put him away, and Cena, just stay down, Cena. Just stay down. It is in your best interest to stay down. Kane, choke slam. Choke slam, but no, Cena fighting out of it. Cena fighting out of it. And a jab there. Rocked Kane. And now Cena sent a flat to the outside of the ring, but Kane landed on his feet. Kane landed on his feet. Good God almighty. Have you ever seen somebody do that before? Kane landed on his feet and dragged Cena to the outside of the ring and sends him into the steel steps. Good God almighty. Good God almighty. This match is broken down. Referee still counting. Cena getting back up to his feet. Kane is grabbing steel steps. What the hell is he doing? This is not a no disqualification match. The bell just has been run for this match, and John Cena's bell has just been run. Cena has been busted open at the hands of those steel steps. And it is clear to me that Kane never cared about this match. He never cared about winning. He was going to punish Cena for calling him out again. Kane wants to punish John Cena for calling him out. John Cena should have stayed home. He should have gotten well rested. And then come back refreshed at Vengeance, but no, instead he gets dropped on the corner of the announce table. He gets dropped on the corner of the announce table, and now Kane's got a frickin' steel chair. Kane's got a steel chair, good God almighty. The bell's been run, the match is over, the referee, he can't do anything. But watch as this unfolds. The referee doesn't want to get involved. I don't want to get involved. There's another steel chair shot. Somebody's got to stop Kane. Somebody's got to stop Kane. Cena's not going to make it to Vengeance. Cena's not going to make it. And a tombstone on the steel chair. Good God almighty. Kane just tombstone Cena on the steel chair. And now security making their way to the ring. What the hell do they think they're going to do? You think you can control that monster? You think you can control Kane? Nobody's been able to control Kane since he arrived here in the WWE. What makes you think you're going to start now? These security guards have been frozen. They're frozen, and Kane, no! Kane taking out the security guards. Everybody's getting caught in the crossfire here. Everybody's getting caught in the crossfire on Kane's path of destruction. He only cares about one man, and that is his brother, The Undertaker. But anybody who stands in his way is fair game. And Kane, no. Oh my God, a choke slam on the floor. To the security guard. That is not a wrestler. That is a human being. And now, wait a minute. No. A tombstone to the other one. You have got to be kidding me. Oh God, Kane's not done. Tearing apart the announce table. Oh my God, this looks familiar. This looks familiar. We've seen this before. We saw this last week. No. Choke slam through the announce table. Oh my God. Cena is out. He's not gonna make it to Vengeance. Somebody has got to stop the big red machine. Good God almighty. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, he's back. We haven't seen him in weeks. The one man, the one phenom that could possibly put an end to Kane's path of destruction. The Demon of Death Valley, The Undertaker, is standing toe-to-toe with his brother. Oh my God. Kane looking for a shot on Taker, and here comes Taker. Taker's been waiting to get his hands on his brother. It's been weeks since Kane took him out. And now there goes Kane, sent to the outside of the ring. And this time does not land on his feet. Maybe the one man that can end Kane's path of destruction is the Phenom, The Undertaker. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night we have just witnessed. The Undertaker stands tall as we are now on the road to Vengeance. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see you at the pay-per-view.